God being good, means that He cannot let you destroy yourself without a fight. God's goodness means that He is going to do all He can to get you off the highway of hell that you are on now and put you on the highway to heaven. God's goodness means that He cannot let you go straight to defeat and destruction without doing all He can to stop you. You're saying, Randy, how does He do that? Well, notice this fact, this fundamental fact of Christianity is this. God uses the gospel to get everyone on the proper path. God uses the gospel to get everyone on the proper path. Romans 1:16 says the gospel is God's power for salvation to everyone who believes. He's saying the gospel is how God gets us off the wrong path and puts us on the right path. The gospel is how God corrects our bad behavior and puts us into good behavior. The gospel is God's power for salvation to everyone who believes. You're saying, what do you mean by gospel? The gospel is this. Let me give you the definition. The gospel is the good news that Jesus died so that we might be saved from hell. We see it in Galatians 1:4. It says Jesus gave His life for our sins, just as God our Father planned, in order to rescue us from the evil world in which we live. What's He saying there? God uses the gospel to change our path. God uses the gospel to keep us from going where we want to go. You're saying, well, Randy, what's the key? How does my path get changed? How does God correct our path? What has to take place for this correction? Romans 10:13 says this, everyone who calls upon the name of the Lord will be saved. You see, our life path changes the second we cry out to God to be saved.